Question number 10 has us looking at mean, median, and range. These are probably things you haven't seen in a while, so let's do a quick recap as to what each of them means. So the mean, remember, is the average. Okay, and to get the average, we add everything up and then divide by the number of data entries. So in this case, this is Monday through Friday, so we would add 25, 44, 48, 63, 75, and then divide by 5 to get the mean. The median is the middle. Okay, so it's the middle data point, but keep in mind it's the middle after all of the data is put in numeric order. And I just wrote data, not data. Data is in numeric order. Okay. And then the last one that's on here is the range. Okay, and the range just refers to the highest value minus the lowest value. Okay, so it says here, a waiter recorded the amount of money he earned in tips each weekday for a 2-week period. His data is shown below in the table. Okay, now we have to determine which statement about the data in the table is true. Okay, so process of elimination. So it's asking choice A, is the median and the range for week 1 equal to the median and the range of week 2? Okay, well, remember, to get the median, we have to put these in order numerically. So for week 1, our lowest value is 25. Then 44, and then actually it looks like it is in numeric order. 25, 44, 48, 63, 75. Okay, so they did something nice and actually put them already in numeric order for you. So that's one thing we don't have to worry about. So the median for week 1, of course, is the middle. And so start at one end and count in. And of course, the median for week 1 is 48. And if you notice, for week 2, that is also in numeric order, and 48 is the median for week 2. So the median for week 1 and 2 do match, but the question is, does the range? So for week 1, it's going to be the lowest subtracted from the highest. And so that's going to give me a range of 50, 75 minus 25. Now week 2, highest is 75, but the lowest is 35. And that gives me a range of 40. So although the medians are equal, the range for week 2 does not. So A is not a possible answer. Okay, B, the median and the mode for week 1 is equal to the median and the mode for week 2. Okay, so one thing I didn't mention in review is what the mode is. The mode is the value repeated most often. Okay, so you can see in week 2, the mode is 35 because that's listed twice. But if you look at week 1, I don't have anything that repeats. So it can't possibly be B because there is no mode for week 1. Okay, so then now we're looking at the mean and the median. Well, we already know that the median for weeks 1 and 2 do match because they're both 48. So the question is the mean, are the means equal? So we have to add up each week and divide by 5. Now, unfortunately, this is session 1, so you do not have a calculator. Okay, so gonna have to do it by hand. So let's see, so 25, I'm gonna take 25 and 75 because I know that gives me 100. And if I do 44 and 63, 4 plus 3 is 7, and 4 plus 6 is 10, so that's 107. So 44 and 63, and then I'm going to add another 48. So what I have is 148 plus 107. 8 and 7 is 15, carry the 1. So I have a sum for week 1 for 255. And then I have to divide that by 5 because there's 5 days in a week. So for those of you who do not remember long division, okay, thankfully this is really easy because 5 times 5 is 25. Leaving me with 0, bring down the 5. So that gives me a mean average of 51 for week 1. So now I have to do the same thing for week 2. All right, so 35 plus 35 is 70. Plus 48, 7 plus 4 is 11. Plus 62, 8 and 2 is 0, carry the 1, 6, 7, 8, that's 180, plus 75, so 5, 15, carry the 1, it's 255. So since I got the same sum for both weeks, obviously when I divide 255 by 5, I'm going to get 51. So our correct answer is C. The mean and the median for week 1 are equal to the mean and the median for week 1 is equal to week 2.